Hello, good day, viewers. A lot of students do not like differentiating explicit functions that contain square roots. Example, y equal to the square root of 2x cubed plus 3x. So in this tutorial, I'm going to use three different ways to differentiate this same function. It's left for you to decide which method you believe is much easier. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Press the bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new content, and don't forget to share to your learning colleagues. Let's get started. I would like to start with chain rule. If you have y equal to the square root of a certain function of x, the derivative of y with respect to x is simply equal to the derivative of that inner function, which is this one, divide by 2 multiplied by the function itself, the entire function. So once you differentiate this, you divide by 2 multiplied by everything to the right hand side. You're good to go. So let us apply it here. So the first method, dy over dx is equal to, let's start differentiating this function, 2x cubed plus 3x. The power of 3 will drop down to multiply. We have 3 times 2, 6. So we have 6 here, x to the power of 3 minus 2, minus 1, sorry, it should be 2. Then the moment you differentiate 3x, you have 3. Divide by 2 multiplied by the square root of the whole 2x cubed plus 3x. So this is it. But do you know where we got this formula? Maybe if you want to apply it, let me just give you a recap. You can let the whole of inner function to be u, that is 2x cubed plus 3x. Then you differentiate this with respect to x, you have du over dx to be equal to 6x squared plus 3. Then since you have let this to be equal to this, y will be equal to the square root of u, right? And square root of u is the same thing as u to the power of 1 over 2. You differentiate y with respect to x, right? This becomes 1 over 2u to the power of negative 1 over 2. And finally, this is the same thing as, let me see, 1 divided by 2 square root of u. But we know that u is the same thing as this, right? That is 2x cubed plus 3x. The whole of this. Something like this. So, okay, let me write this one as dy over du, because I mean this is dy over du. So once you multiply the u over dx by dy over du, it will give you this. Just look at it. Take this, multiply by this. It must give you this back. So that is the logic. So let's go to the second method. We can square both sides. If you square this, you have y squared. Square the other side, you have just 2x cubed plus 3x, because the power of 2 will eliminate the square root. So from here, you can differentiate both sides with respect to x. If you differentiate y squared with respect to x, you have 2y. But since this is a dependent variable, you have to multiply by dy over dx. Differentiate the other side. This is 6x squared plus 3x. Well, plus 3, sorry. Because we are looking for dy over dx, you divide both sides by 2y. dy over dx is equal to 6x squared plus 3 divided by 2y. But y is everything here, so you can plug it back. Finally, dy over dx is equal to 6x squared plus 3 divided by 2 multiplied by y, which is nothing but square root of 2x cubed plus 3. As simple as that. You see that all the three methods are exactly the same. Oh, I think these are the three I mean, but these are the same. Just that this is a shortcut way of doing that, right? You see, just one line, but this is the process. This is the process in case you want to show everything. But in case of objective questions where no one needs to see your solution, just follow this. Take the derivative of inside, which is this, divide by 2, multiply by the whole function. That's it. But in case of theory questions where you have to show everything, you declare the inner function, that is the radicand, by u. You differentiate u with respect to x, you have this. Then y becomes the square root of u. Then you differentiate y with respect to u, you have something like this. Then you multiply dy over du by du over dx. Just look at it here. Dy over du multiplied by du over dx. Can you see that du will cancel du? We only have dy over dx, which we are looking for. So the moment you multiply this by this, you shall obtain this. As simple as that. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye bye.